chill. Peace. More peace. 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 And more peace. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. I think we got a little work in it. We got it going a little bit. I'm trying to drive. Gotta head back. Grab some stuff, do some work today. And be back in the mode, kicking it. But like always, like every day we rise and we shine. Give the guys the glory. So that's what we gonna do today as usual. We gonna shine. We gonna rise to shine, right? Yes, sir. So yeah, hey Monica, good morning, rise to shine. I see you shining. Over there. What's up? What's going on in the group? We got the group popping, money. I see you over there. Hold it down. There's a waiting list in that joint. She got a waiting list. Monica got a waiting list in the dating group. She's not playing. She's not playing. She's a super. She's scanning. She's making sure that the bloodline stays pure, baby. Yeah. Damn. Hold on, my bad. I gotta go through this toll right quick. 1 second. Yeah, my bad, sorry. But I'm trying to find something, do something, and pay this toll at the same time. Not enough ladies. I know, we got work done. I was just, I was just letting it live for a second, just letting people come and chill, and we gonna get into some fun stuff, like, we gonna have a dating game. It's gonna be a dating game up in that joint that we about to break out, and we was gonna do it with the fraud. We was gonna let the fraud had a dating game, but no sir. No sir. How you doing? Send an email. Thanks. Alrighty. My bad. Just showing manifestation in progress. Just for the hater, if there's a hater in the room. But niggas wonder why we don't ask for donations. My darling babies. Yes. I'm sorry. Let's make sure we're good to go here. Why am I in 2 lanes? Shit. Hold on. My bad. One more piece of business. This morning, guys. Today. What happened to my? Yeah, today we want to talk about spiritual food. You know, and how do you cook and prepare and maintain your own spiritual food? You know, and this isn't like a physical food. This is a spiritual food. This is a food that's going to feed your heart, feed your soul, feed your mind. You know, so let's just get a little background. Like, okay, like people feel they feel energy, they feel love. When you go to a church, you feel energy, whether it's the music, whether it's the preaching, whether it's something, the spells, you feel that energy. People that have powers go to church because they feel energy, they want to be around energy. Now, everybody that go to church, they believe different things. People sit next to each other, but they look at the thing different. I know all black people don't think white people got the right religion. They don't think white people got spirituality. They don't think white people even talking probably to the right God or Jesus or whatever they think. But the point is, it doesn't matter to them because they like, hey, we got Jesus, we got God, we're going to do it ourselves. We're going to get our own way out of it. We're going to find our own energy in it. You dig what I'm saying? But that spiritual food, that is a desire for spiritual food, because that's not real spiritual food. That's just spiritual food. That's spiritual ice cream. Oh shit, that's spiritual ice cream. You know, that is the food that can only that's the food that's still gonna make you hungry. That's why when people come out of church, you know, they got attitudes and they be upset because that food is superficial. That food is feel good. You know, it ain't real food. So real food is food that you prepare for yourself. It's food that you make with your special ingredients. You know, see, how can I say this? Okay, so again, when we talk about the extended mind, your mind being extended, right? Again, we talked about it yesterday. How you can feel someone staring at you, right? We're not gonna get back into that. We're gonna accept that that's a fact. We can feel people staring at us. Okay, cool. But once you start to become sensitive to that, and you start to train that, you start to realize that you are placing these thoughts into your head. You know, you are preparing your day. You know, you are preparing your success. You are preparing your failure. Like in the thing I put up today was because the gentleman was talking about your mind is a wand. Your mind is a wand. It's how you use it. You know, it's how you use your mind. It's how you find your It's how you find your secrets or your gifts. You know, in your mind. So yes, your mind is your wand. That's crazy. The cop just pulled somebody. Glad it wasn't me. Woo. Everything and everybody is me though. See, I had to put the seatbelt on. I wasn't sure. Thanks. All right, man. My bad. But yeah, okay, yeah, your mind is your wand. So yeah, okay. So now let's even do that. Let's even do that there. So me, I travel around the country. I travel around the states. I drive, and y'all know me. I smoke. You know, I live my life. I'm not tripping. I'm not worried about interference from outside energies. I have mind control. I have control over my mind, you know. And when those situations do arise, when I may be confronted by a police officer, I may be confronted by some adversary, I hit them with my mind control. Just like in the Jedi movies. My mind, see, like in a Jedi movie, right? When the Jedi says, when he's talking to the guard, he says, "You're fine. You're not worried about us." The guy says, "Yeah, I'm not fine. I'm fine. I'm not worried about you." He repeats what the guy is thinking. My bad. Oops, here we go. Yeah, he repeats what the guy is thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, you know, he's because again, when you're in control of your mind, you have to understand most other people aren't in control of their mind. So therefore, if they're not in control of their mind, you can possibly control and influence their thoughts and influence their minds. Most of us are under influence, are under a spell, are under some sort of popular pretense. You know? So in order for us to break that spell, we have to take back control of our minds. You know what I'm saying? We have to take back control of our wand. So back to the cop that just happened, right? So it's in your spirit, it's in your attitude. Like I said, you have to reprogram your mind with spells. So one of the spells that I use, that I tell people to use, to remind yourself that nothing is here to hurt you, is that everything and everybody is me now. If I ever get in some trouble, if I ever get into a situation I can't handle, I just remind myself that everything and everybody is me. So this cop is only me. So I can talk to myself and let him know, yo, I'm cool, I'm God, I'm good. And he can get it. I don't have to say it out loud, but I can say this and he can get it. You know? At any time. You know, I was driving to Vegas. Like I said, how I got to Vegas last year was my friend's birthday. He wanted to go to Vegas for his birthday. So I was driving out there for his birthday. And I got probably pulled over in like New Mexico or something. And I was tripping because I was just worried about getting pulled over. And then I realized, like, yo, the cop was like, yo, can you step out the car? Of course, I got the weed rolling. You can smell it, all this shit. I wasn't even paying attention. So I get out the car, he's like, get in the seat. And I got in the car and I got in the seat. And I know I'm dirty. I got all types of shit in the car, like, you know, smoke. I smoke. So I'm saying to myself, like, damn, this is my nigga birthday. I can't leave him for his birthday. I can't get in no problems. He waiting for me in Vegas. So I did my spell. I'm like, yo, why am I even sitting here with this nigga? And I did my spell. Got right out the car. This nigga apologized. His due diligence, but he didn't do nothing else, because once I realized that, yo, I got something to do, let me get out of here. I got my homeboys, niggas waiting for me. They know God don't get in trouble. God don't get arrested for nothing stupid. So, well, yeah, I only get arrested for something stupid. I ain't getting arrested for nothing. Believe that. And you're not gonna catch me for nothing serious, because it ain't happening. You might catch me slipping, but never nothing. But anyway, so yeah, I was gonna do that to my friends. So I used my spells. Your mind is your wand. Okay, everything and everybody is me. Do not let a nigga, do not get there and be in fear. And see, like, if you get there, if a just how you gonna stick on the cop situation. If a cop comes to you and you start thinking of all the negative thoughts, he's going to sense that. He's going to sense your fear. He's going to sense your calm. He's trying to get a ticket. He's trying to get some money so he can say he's doing his job. But if he doesn't have to do that, he wants to do it. He doesn't trip, because if his energy is connected to you, I wasn't gonna get into that, but I did it because, like I said, the cop just put, you see, all right. But that's the point that I want to make about you using your mind. And another way is the spiritual food is all you need to survive. Now, that's why we have to get into fasting and meditation. So yeah, I say I smoke all the time, right? True indeed. But if you my friends know that if I want something, I'll fast. I haven't done that in a long time because I manifest everything I want. I'm connected. I'm always in it. But I smoke, but I don't have to smoke if I want something. Because what is fasting? Okay, like fasting is not okay when you give up the act of something, right? You're not. When I fast, I'm not fasting from food. I'm not fasting from the taste of the shit. I'm fasting to remind myself, like, okay, cool, I smoke a lot. So now, when I go to smoke, I say, oh, I ain't smoking. Why aren't you smoking? Because I'm waiting on something. I'm manifesting something. So every time that I would have done my habitual habit, I stop and I remind myself, I'm waiting on something. I'm manifesting something. I can't get down until I get what I'm supposed to do. I gotta do my job. You want to smoke again, nigga? Well, get what you're supposed to get. Manifest to shit. That's how it is. Like, that's what a fast is. When you're supposed to eat and you don't eat, you remind yourself, why don't you eat? Oh, because I'm fasting. Why are you fasting? Because I'm manifesting something. You see what I'm saying? So that is how you live. You know, like, of course people talk about eat to live, eat one meal a day, good stuff like that. That's great. That's fantastic. I get all of that. But if you're eating your mental food, then that's going to sustain your physical food. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your mind's eye is what we need to feed. Actually, we can speed up a little bit. Yeah, but your mind's eye is what we need to feed. That's what we need to focus on. My bad. Hey guys, good morning. What's up, man? My bad. I've been my reality all of the time. It's me and it's mine. Exactly. But again, you're not bending it. You're shaping it. You know? You ain't bending it. You're shaping it. You're molding it. You know, you're influencing it. You are the creator. You know? So yeah, I mean, it might feel like a bend, but it's a shape. You know? It's a you know what you're doing, and that's wonderful. That's that X-Men shit. That's that God conscious shit. You know? Knowing what you're doing. When you do it consciously, see that? When you know you do it. You know what I'm saying? You're shaping it. You're doing it as an art form. There's a talent involved in that. You practice that. That's what we talked about yesterday. You know, we spoke about the experiments. The experiment. You know what I mean? Like, an experiment is an experience that's been documented. You know, like you experiment 1,000 times and you document those experiences to come up with the conclusive. It's still gonna be it. Well, for you, it will be fact. You know, to come to conclusive and definitive answer. But you experience it, you practice it. You know, so that is what you're doing. That's how you live. You on point with that shit. You are supposed to be here practicing and bending, shaping, molding, and manifesting your reality. Exactly. Peace. Jay, what's up? I see you. I'm gonna have to bring you on here and let you play your guitar, sis. But yeah, and see, this is where we going with this. This is where we going. Because you brought it up, but this is gonna be the next lecture. This is the next lecture on subconscious. Next lecture is on subconsciousness. Because again, we're not dealing in consciousness no more. Consciousness is what I just explained, how when you get pulled over by the cop and you get nervous. You are conscious of your fears. You become conscious of your shortcomings. You see what I'm saying? That don't help you. Being conscious of this shit ain't gonna do nothing. You know? What we want to do is we want to be subconscious. We want to let the subconscious take control. You know? Because your subconscious is your innate ability. Your subconscious is your intuition. Your subconscious is your God, your connection to your source. She crazy. So that is what you want. That is what you want to bring. You know what I'm saying? That is what you want to bring out. Your subconscious. You know what I'm saying? You want to hit a nigga with the you want to counter your conscious. You dig me? You want to counter the wake part and go deeper than the wake. You know? You want to go deeper than just knowing, oh shit, this nigga pulled me over. Oh shit, I got I got weed in the car. Oh shit, my license ain't right. Oh, you know what I mean? You don't want him to know that. That's your conscience though. Your conscience knows that. Fuck that. We ignoring that. We gonna go to the part of I'm God. I got shit to do. You gonna let me go about my business. Fuck what's conscious. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of these conscious niggas don't have no subconscious. You know, a lot of this consciousness has no subconsciousness, has no innativity to it. It's all superficial. A consciousness is being awoke. Someone's telling you awoke. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, we love him. We love your son. No worries. You know, so a consciousness is someone telling you awoke. We not awoke. Fuck that. I'm not woke, nigga. I tell you, I'm flying. I'm flying. When I go, like we talked about yesterday, when you in your dreams, touch stuff. Make sure that you walk around and you touch stuff and you remind yourself that this is just a dream. Because when you in life, I want you to remind yourself that this is just a dream. This is not consciousness. This is subconsciousness. I hope you can understand that. You know what I mean? It's a little crazy to catch that, but consciousness is a trick. Consciousness is a nigga under spell. We subconscious. We are innate. We are source beings. You know? Source beings. The source is your conscious. The source is your conscious. You know, like we were talking about yesterday. Oh yeah, you a genius. You already know this shit. Like you helped me with this shit, man. You know? But look, we was talking about yesterday about how do you hear, but how do you feel how do you feel someone staring at you? And then Sister Janae was like, she heard about a word, and we can get into that word too. Since I was thinking about that word, that word is very important. But and then we realized that hey, we're not seeing anything, and we're not hearing anything at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like we realize we know this, but what we're doing is we're feeling shit, and our feeling is being able to be transcribed or telepathed and communicated to our senses. The same way a smell is. What is a smell? A smell isn't a real thing. It's just something that activates a sense. And that sense is reprogrammed in your mind's computer to transmute or transcribe a sense, a smell fucking not program, but I don't know, whatever comes out of the computer when you press the computer buttons and shit come out. You know, shit executes, whatever. That's what a smell is. It's when you touch a sensor and your body reacts to the sensor and touches your nervous system, whatever touches your brain, all this extra shit. But there is no smell. There is no sound. The sound hits your earlobe, transcribes to your ears, becomes something else. So when you hear a voice, you are able to transcribe these feelings. That's what you're doing. That's subconscious. Your consciousness is like, yo, I'm hearing voices. I'm hearing shit. You know? That's your subconscious. I mean, that's your conscious. It's telling you crazy. Your subconscious is like, no, nigga, check this. Listen to this. Go here. Meet this person. Follow this person. Study this. Tune into yourself. See what I'm saying? Like, that's the subconscious. The subconscious does that for you. You know? The subconscious keeps you on point. That part. Facts. That part. That's the shit they don't want women to know. That's the shit they want to keep. They want to keep you away from. You know, that intuition, that gut feeling from a man. Like people don't tell you. Like they say that that there's a brain in your gut. People don't understand that. Like if you were to check out the nervous system and and the computer of a person, they say that the gut, your stomach, is a motherfucking is like a brain, you know? That's why you have intuition, gut feelings, and that's why you get butterflies in your stomach, you know? Your gut is your brain. It's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not, like, they don't want us to be sensitive to ourselves, to our consciousness. They don't want us to be aware of what we are doing in life. Yeah, because that is a part of you. See, that's the thing. Like, we have to start chronicling and start fucking experimenting on ourselves, and then, like we do every day, like we come together as guys every day and we talk about our experiences and how they affect us. You know what I'm saying? Because we are different, we are special. You know, your subconscious reminds you that, your intuition reminds you that you are different, you are special, you are not like the rest. That's my biggest point of contention with other people, is that they don't teach that there are different people, because they are not one of the different. They are the normal. You see what I'm saying? And that's why you gotta stay focused. That's why you gotta keep it funky. We're not normal. We're not normal. We are here to be different. You know? And again, peace. Oh God, here come the X-Men. Peace to the guys. But yeah, we are here to be different. You know? We are here to be different, and we have to accept the fact that we know stuff that other people don't know. We have to be subconscious. We have a subconscious community. We have a subconscious agenda. Okay? Like, niggas want a conscious community, and they've been dead. They've been awoke. They've been awoke forever, and they ain't moving because they're not tapping into the consciousness. You know? They're not tapping into the consciousness. Uh-oh. They got the X-Men in our building. They're not tapping into the consciousness. You know? Like this is my point. Ask a nigga why he got a funny name. See, all the good teachers, all the real teachers, all the motherfuckers who know some shit, they don't have funny names. They don't try to change their name because they don't give a fuck about, like, the dumb shit. Only a nigga that's trying to see, like, why change your name if you don't believe in spirits, if you don't believe in energy? The name is to invoke the energy or the spirit of the person's name that you're taking. If a nigga call himself Al Capone, he's invoking the energy and the spirit of an Al Capone. If you call yourself Chief Killer Nigga, you invoking yourself of that Chief Killer. You see what I'm saying? So why give yourself a funny name if you don't believe the shit? Peace, Tom. Why give yourself a funny name if you don't believe the shit? See what I'm saying? The real niggas, the Bobby Hemmett, the Delbert Blair, them motherfuckers like, yo, dog, I don't need a motherfucker's name. I am the energy. I'm bringing the shit back. But no, these fake niggas, sorry, not to say fake niggas, these conscious communities, not subconscious, are trying to invoke without invoking. Because they don't know about energy. They're pretending. What is the nigga name doing for you? What is the name doing for you? We subconscious. When you subconscious, you don't need a name. You are the name. You invoke the energy into the name. Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. I mean, I call a nigga what he want to be called because it doesn't matter to me. I'm God and I can respect that. And I may understand where he at. But yeah, it doesn't matter, like, because again, you're not, I mean, look, don't fake it. Don't fake it, dog. Don't fake the shit. Don't try to evoke some shit that you're not. If you don't believe in reincarnation, you don't believe in energy and spirits, and you get spooky, then don't give yourself an African name, nigga. Because all you're doing is invoking the ancestors. All you're doing is invoking the energy that they laid forth, nigga. Even if it's just a scary nigga. Even if it's just, what's niggas out here doing? Niggas, every rapper was a gangster name for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Bumpy Johnson and you know, they had gangster rapper names. because they was trying to show you that they gangster. They was trying to invoke the energy of a gangster. So why you using a name if you don't believe in energy and spirits? So that's them niggas. Don't believe these niggas and watch them because they conscious. You know, they tricked. They are aware of the trick and they are playing along with the trick. See what I'm saying? You know, I don't need no funny name. I don't need a funny name, you know, to communicate truth, to communicate energy. And again, I'm not saying, pardon, and that is why you give a name. And see, that's what they do. Pardon me, but that's what they do with little gods. They look around and say, who this little nigga is? Who done come back? Who done come back? In Gullah talk, in them Gullah Geechee talk, who this here that done come back? Who that be that come back here? That's what they saying. Who that be that come back? See, that's why they gave you a grandmama name. Oh, grandma done come back. Let's see who that is that done come back here. Who that is that come see we? And that's why we say we. Who that done the we? Huh? You don't talk about we? Everything we. And I'm talking that's Gullah. It may sound like it's motherfucking Caribbean because they speak the same Muskegon language we all speak. And that the English speak. But that is us, nigga. That's the guys. Who done came back? Who done came back? Huh? That's what your name is. That's the energy your name was supposed to give. And you want to be some African nigga, you don't know some created creature and shit. You crazy. Who that done we? And who we is. Who we is. And yeah, I don't be mad at niggas say that, hey, boss, how we feel. That's the nigga that know we won. That's the nigga that know we won. My bad, I'm sorry, man. You threw me off. And again, since I'm not saying not to change your mind, I'm not changing the name, I'm not trying to do that. Look, take the name that invokes the energy that you are trying to encapsulate, or you are trying to inspire or connect to. Take that name. Don't take a name from a book. You know, make up a name. That's why I said we need to study letters, alphabets. We saw about yesterday, the alpha, beta, gamma. Because once you are knowing what each letter is, you can create your own name. You know what I'm saying? So yes, definitely, like take a name, take a name, take a title. Sure, definitely. Because you are God, that is what you can do. But I'm saying this conscious community, the dead community, they don't know what they're doing with these African names. Wow, I got that heat on. It's getting hot in here. So yeah, that's the point. You know? My bad, B. This is why you have to be careful who you name your right. Who you name your kids after. Right, exactly. Because they will never embody the spirit energy. Exactly. That go back to the movies and shit. Like a lot of times in a movie, a nigga name, you be like, oh, that guy name, his name is Neo. It mean the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the nigga name Anetheus, it means fire or some shit. Like what? Like, yeah, these names ain't names, man. These names is concepts. You embody these shits. You know what I'm saying? Like these names is concepts. Like you embody these shits and you become these shit. They take over you. They take over your motherfucking look. Again, who done came back? Y'all niggas ain't got to understand that. Y'all ain't got to believe that. But that is what the ancestors knew. That's what the people know now. It's who done came back, you know? Right. You got Indians moving to Africa thinking that they home. Right? Facts. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That is the key. That's God. That's what you can do. That's what you can do. You know? And that shit would probably be doper because you get to explain to a nigga what your name is. You know what I'm saying? You get to explain to a nigga what your name is. And you know, and that's the thing, like, Adam, that nigga Adam could only, God said, here, name all the shit, name all the animals in the garden. Go ahead and do all that shit. The shit been there. You know what I'm saying? It been animals in the garden, it been trees. God ain't fucking around and name none of that shit. You go ahead and name that shit. Call it what the fuck you want to. God called you Adam. That was it. You know what I'm saying? He called you Adam, called her Eve. That's it. That's what we did. We don't gotta be running around here worried about naming everything in the fucking garden. Shit. We let the caveman do it. We let him worry about the fugazi shit. Because everything ain't for everybody. You don't have to run around. My bad. I'm sorry. One more talk. How you doing? Alright, thanks. One more talk. That was the last talk. But yeah, everything ain't for everybody. You know? Right, they're titles. Nothing. I mean, that's a wonderful thing. A title. That is a wonderful thing. That's what I'm saying. You get to explain to a motherfucker the title, the meaning, the conceptualism behind the title. What's the name of this movie? Oh, here's the title. You get it from the title. You know what I'm saying? You get the gist of it from the title and shit. You know, you don't need it. I mean, not to say you don't need a name. You need whatever you want, whatever you desire. But the name is invocation. The name is to invoke. The title that you create for yourself is who you are. It's to explain and conceptualize what you're here to do. You know? And then that's how we got confused. That's how we lost the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, we got men out here. You know? A lot of men, leading men. You know what I'm saying? But we need gods to lead men. That's the only people that can lead a man is a god. You get it? So that's why we have to come into our God state. That's why we practice. That's why we meet every day amongst gods. And again, like we say, we experience. And we bring our experiments to the table. You know? This is what guys do. Like I said, a nigga can't. And if a nigga ever tell you spooky, ask him, has he ever felt being stared at? And then walk away. Walk away from the nigga. Leave him on froze. That's what we doing. Leave him in suspense. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But don't let a nigga let you feel less than yourself. Because you practice your sensitivity. You take time to understand that you are sensitive. That you have senses. You know what I'm saying? And that you can sense things unseen. You can feel things unseen. That's what we do. That's what God is. You know? And that's what we have to do every day when we get up. We have to prepare our spiritual food. We have to sit there and plan our day. I don't do this every day. Again, I'm having an adventure being God. Some of this shit is fun. You know? Like playing the God game. Waking up every day and having a little bit of variety, a little bit of thrill, a little bit of, you know, excitement. But you can, as a God, use your magical wand and plan your day. You have the ability to chart out your day, to see what's going to happen. You know, that's why the title of the other one was, you know, everything and everyone prospers me now. You know what I'm saying? We have to get into the concept, get into the mindset that everyone is here to help us. Everyone. Even your enemies. He's here to make you stronger. He's here to get you ready for the big fight. Like I said, like some of these niggas know they role. Some of these niggas know they role is just as as a date. You know, I might not be your boyfriend, but hey, she get bored, she called me, and we can kick it. He not mad, she not mad, her boyfriend mad, but shit, some of these niggas know they role. They not the motherfucking main course. They don't have it. You know what I'm saying? So they here to practice. They here to see if you got it. You ain't it. La 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 la. They here to make you strong. They here to bring the crowd to see the real God. You know what I'm saying? But we can't hate them for their role. You know, we do it. So again, everything and everybody prospers us now. You know, everything prospers us now. That's your spiritual food. That's what you should be reminding yourself, is that, you know, and like again, if you're a Christian, I would tell you to remember this verse. All things work together for good for them that loves the Lord and are called according to his purpose. If you are the Lord, if you are the God, all things work together for you because your purpose is your purpose. Your purpose is divine. All things work together for good. All things, not some things, not most things, not half the things. All things work together for good. If you love the Lord, if you love the God in you, if you love the I am, if you love the great I am. Hey, peace, OG. Hey, you up early, OG? Oh yeah, glad to have you. This is one of my I call him OG because he takes the time to talk to me. Takes the time to make sure I don't just be going off on niggas when I be wanting to, and I appreciate him. So I'm glad to have OG tap in. You know, your last guy is like I say, he know who he is. He's a temporary person. He's just here to date. He might just be here to have fun. He might not necessarily be here to be your thing. He might just be here to date. He might just be here. Listen again. What's a witch? All right. I'm not gonna hate you. I'm not gonna fucking play with y'all no more, bro. What's a witch? What is a fucking witch? What is a bitch? What is a witch? What is a bitch? Okay. So again, that's why we gotta know spelling. That's why we gotta know the roots of these words. A bitch is a is a is a itch without power. A itch. Okay? A itch. A body but no power. What is a witch? A witch is an itch that's a power, that's got problems. You see what I'm saying? A bitch ain't gonna hurt you. A bitch just gonna bark. But ain't gonna bite. A witch is gonna fuck your shit up. A witch has power. The lettering is the concept of the W, okay? The W is the power. Anytime you see a W, wizard, warlock, warrior, witch, um, W is power. It's two U's. It's a double U. You know, they wanted to show the infinite power. So when they put two W's together, they dealing with power. That's it. That's why in the word power is a W. And pow and now. Anytime you got a no, anytime you got a word that got some power in there, you got a W. So that's what a witch is. A witch is an itch. It's a problem with power. So if a motherfucker's calling you a witch, he know you got power. He know you got power. And that's witchy vibes. And that's cool. He's not a guy, he can't handle it. He's not a warlock, he can't deal with you. He's not on your level. You know? So that is a nigga not hating on a nigga. He's a nigga that know, hey, dog, she's out my level. She's out my level, you know? She's out of my level. But that doesn't make you that doesn't make you anything other than a powerful person and him a weak ass motherfucking person. Not to say he's ever supposed to be strong or he's not who he's supposed to be, but again, a witch is a person that has power. Okay? So if a nigga recognizes your power, then you out here living the shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? My bad, Jerry. What's not possible? My bad. I just quote that one. What's not possible? My bad. I missed that one. I mean, it is impossible. It is impossible. It is impossible. It is impossible. You're absolutely right. It is impossible. That's what I'm saying. We have to respect the fact that some people are created. You know, some people are created. Everyone does not have a soul, brother, sister. Everyone does not have a soul. We're trying to teach them to be soul beings and to have, to see the light in themselves and the others. But that's not the reality. That's not where they at. A created creature doesn't have a soul. He wasn't created with a soul. He was created with a pineal that it might be calcified. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, and he might not have that soul. You know, he might not have that soul. He telling me talking my shit, talking your shit. She's crazy. Oh my god, I'm bugging out. But yeah, that is no doubt. Them U's are powerful. No doubt, OG, I'm here. No doubt. But yeah, them U's are powerful. Them U's are powerful. They the most powerful. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the U. Like, see, that's the thing. Like, again, all of this shit is pictogram. These are ideology. They based upon a picture that the ancestors used to invoke a spirit or energy that they always knew would be around. A jaguar would be around forever. A lion would be around. This shit that will be around. Those energies, those spirits, they'll always be around. So the U is actually, to some people, I'm gonna say it's like this. The U is a duck. It's like a duck. It's the bottom of a duck, right? It's the bottom of a duck floating on the water, right? But like, and it's dope because I see the duck is the illest motherfucker. When you got a duck, you see a duck floating on the water, you never notice the da 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 da. Okay, okay. So this is the duck. This is the power, the shit, the hidden shit that we don't know. We just see the nigga floating, chilling, but he moving his joints and we don't know. So we call it a W. In some countries, in France, whatever places, not France, but in like Germany and Russia, they call it a double V. They call it a double V. But the V is the same thing, the VIA. If y'all can see that. The VIA. It's the same thing, the power, horsepower. You know what I'm saying? So if you got one horse, that's cool. But if you got two horses, you got power. You know what I mean? Like, horsepower is, you got what? They got 100 horses in the hood. You see what I'm saying? So that's the U. The U is a double V or it's a U, but it symbolizes power. So when you put them together, it's like multiplying the shit. So yeah, U is power. My bad. Okay. So the U is power. You good with that? Don't worry. Don't worry. As many U's as you get, as many vitalities, as much power as you get into your name, you win it. You know? Oh, he's commenting on a lady saying her ex, her ex. Yeah, I mean, man, this shit is crazy. That's why I'm saying we have to find our own dating groups. We have to find our own dating circles, our own dating pools. You know, because we can't be dating motherfuckers that's trying to put us down, that's trying to make us feel less than, so they can feel motherfuckers, you know, so they can feel normal, so they can feel conscious. We can't let a nigga make us feel less than, so he can feel conscious, so he can feel under spell. We're not doing that. That's not the fucking mode of God. You know what I'm saying? So definitely don't shrink from that shit. Definitely. We not here to shrink from that shit. No, like, we here to shine our light. Shine our light. Shine our love. We about to get into. I'm about to be here like 5 minutes. We can hit the joint and we can go into it. But we X-Men guys, and again, like I'm saying, Like I tell you, this is not regular nigga shit. Like you mentioned, the X is the sun, the X is the spot, the X is all that shit. Whatever, you know what I mean? But we not normal. We don't want to be normal. We don't want to do normal people stuff. You know what I'm saying? And don't let and just don't feel bad about the shit. I can imagine a nigga saying, yeah, you got witchy vibes. I can imagine a nigga saying that. You know what I mean? But again, like I say, like, yo, dog, if you a nigga, if you a regular nigga, you don't got no juice, you ain't got no power, that shit'll scare you. That shit could scare you. Like women could scare a nigga if you don't have juice. If they can smell fear, they might scare you. I get it. But, to a god, that's just part for the course. Like a god only wants that type of energy around them and with them. And, so yeah, just, but again, that's why we meditate. That's why we use our mind as a wand. Because now, not to say like, that you want to, you know, but you want to attract the things that you want. Like a nigga said in a video, you could tell a person's thoughts in their minds by what they have in their life. What a nigga's living like is what their mind is like. How a nigga lives is how a nigga thinks. If he's always thinking positivity, he's probably has a positive life. If he always see the positive shit, it's because he probably experiences the positive. If a nigga's always hating, always talking down, always looking at the worst in the shit, that's because that's probably his life. He gets the worst, and he attracts that shit to him. He's not in control of his subconscious. You know? That's the thing. You got to be in control of your subconscious. Yeah. Expect the best. Expect the best. You know? You smell the fear and intimidation. That's how men do. That's just how life is. The life is, look, they teach a man to be the conqueror, to be, so he could be, I like tall women. I like tall girls. I used to, like Kobe Bryant's sister. I'm from Philly, whatever, right? So Kobe Bryant's sister's like my age, whatever. So she's taller than me. When we would dance back, we used to slow dance. I would lay. She used to wear heels and shit all the time. So I would have I'm 6'1". I would have my head on her chest. This girl's so tall, but I wasn't afraid of her. She's the tallest girl in the club, and the baddest chick in the club too. But yeah, so I get it. People don't like tall girls. I love tall girls, so I get it. But that gypsy blood. Where does that mean? What does that mean? Mind you, she's part Creole. A gypsy means someone who comes up. A gypsy, kind of means someone who comes from Egypt. So again, and I tell people like the ancestors told me. Everybody in Egypt ain't a motherfucking Egyptian, nigga. If that means anything to you. Like, these niggas to tell you that there was God there that they served. You know what I'm saying? So, here we go. Hey, man. Hey, look, man. Join the Indian dating group. She gonna let you in. Monica, she's the mod. She handles that. She makes sure it's all right. Yeah. But, damn, my bad. Where was he at? Yeah, the gypsy. So, yeah, the gypsy is, my bad. I got you. I'm going back. Yeah. So the gypsy is out of Egypt, right? But again, everybody in Egypt ain't Egyptians. You know what I mean? Them niggas had gods. And you, my friend, obviously are one of those people. That is the bloodline, is that she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I tell people, like, we have to remind ourselves and shit. Like, motherfuckers ain't gods, bro. Like, it's because the majority of the people in the town, like I said, 85% of America is RH positive. I don't know what that means, but that means that everybody is different. that the majority of people have one type of blood type and everybody else has another type. Whatever that means. You know? So, to say what I'm trying to say is everybody, she laughing. Don't laugh at him. Let him in the groove. Don't laugh at him. But yeah, everybody is not the same. You know? So, yeah, like I said, the motherfucker, like Bobby Hemmett said, the motherfucking Africans ain't even attached to Egypt. The Africans don't feel shit about no motherfucking Egypt. Don't feel shit about no gypsies. They don't feel that. They're not pushing that shit because they're not connected to it. You see what I'm saying? You know, like, and again, like, shit. So, and that's what I'm saying. That's going back to you too with your old soul and your knowing the motherfucking difference between representing an energy that has come back versus a created creature who has no soul, who might be just experiencing this shit for the first time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say it. But a creative. I didn't say it, Thomas. He said it though. But yeah, like a created creature doesn't have the same soul that you have. You know what I'm saying? A created creature doesn't have the same the same spirit or same energy that you have. You know? So I ain't going there right now, my bad. I'm a park worker. But yeah, so yeah, that's not a thing. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. He's gonna feel different. He's not the Egyptian, he's not the motherfucking the Greek, he's not the motherfucking Phoenician, he's not any of the niggas that's leading. He is the motherfucker that's taking his offerings to the God. Like, you gotta understand how dumb a nigga gotta think that people are. That you're gonna take an offering every day and put it down on the table and walk away, come back, the shit is gone, and y'all just keep doing this shit. The shit be gone, motherfucker. You make an offering of food and meat, you put it down, and then you come back, the shit gone. Yeah, niggas is eating it. They making offerings to the kings and to these gods, to us, the gypsies, the Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? That when the shit was done, when the time to leave, we leave. That's what I'm saying about niggas and land. Like, I'm not tripping off of land because I know that these niggas, they got up and walked away. Like, nobody talk about the Olmecs and shit. Leaving. The Olmecs left, nigga. Where'd they go? They went to Cahokia. Do the math. They left and they came up to America, up to North America. You know what I'm saying? They set up Cahokia and they set up all of that because it's the same situation. It's a river and they dealing with mucky land and swamp because they took the swamp water, the mud from the swamp, and they used that shit to grow crops. They didn't have to have motherfucking they had cities and outside their house they had farms that was on terraces because they would get the mud from the swamp and they would use that as rich fertile soil and they would take that and they would use that to grow in. They didn't just do all types of shit back in the Olmec days. So when they left Mesoamerica or Mexico or the Yucatan, let's say I pronounced it correct. And the Yucatan is what goes into that word junta. Janine, sorry. Yucca junta. We can get back into that. But yeah, so they left the Yucatan Peninsula and came up to America in Cahokia in the Serpent Mound, where she's taught what LaMonica put into the chat. Not to the chat. Where'd you put that? Into the group. The Serpent Mound is from the descendants of these people. That's their area. So we move up and down this joint, around this joint, anytime we feel like it. Nobody beating us. Nobody taking us. They go talk about an Olmec city or Olmec town. It was abandoned. Same thing they talk about Indians doing today. They just abandoning their shit. Ain't nobody beating you. Ain't nobody doing shit to you. You know what I'm saying? When you ready to go, when the spirit tell you to move to another place, you move. You know? And that's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas talking about they got ancestral land. No, nigga, you got ancestral caves, nigga. You know, ancestral land. Show me some land you had ancestors on, and I'll show you the cave underground where your motherfucking ancestors had the shit. But you ain't got no ancestral land. You got an ancestral fucking cave. My bad. Hey, them scientists. You know them niggas love them scientists. Them niggas love them scientists, boy. That is for sure. You know, definitely. Your energy works it out. Your energy works it out. That is the key. Your energy. That's the key. That's the spiritual food. You know what I'm saying? We have to focus on our energy. Our energy makes us the greatest. Nothing that these niggas could ever do could ever fuck with us. Ever. They don't have it. They don't have the mind. That's what you need, the mind. That's what they telling Christians. That's what they selling Christians. Let this mind be in you that was also in Christ Jesus. This mind be in you. Yeah, they want you to get the mind, nigga. Get the mind. You know? And that's what we got. That's what we got. Man, that was a hell of a. What's up? Y'all ready to get into this day's affirmation and get into this making this business, making the sun rise? What's up? One time right quick. Yes. Mental slaves. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? But again, so that's about the subconscious community. That's how we be different. We stay subconscious, we stay subconscious, we stay subconscious. You know? Because the conscious nigga is aware that he's a slave. A conscious nigga is aware that he is depressed and he's oppressed. And I'm not conscious to that. I am not oppressed. I am not depressed. I have not been suppressed. And I have not been oppressed. I have just been being trained and tested and being motherfucking um being practicing on these niggas. Yeah, my bad. I'm getting to. I'm trying to do both. You're right though. It's definitely shine time. You know, it's definitely shine time. But yeah, I'm not a fucking victim from these niggas. For what? That's what I'm saying. I'm looking through. I don't know no niggas that ever act like the white boy did something to us. Never. I never heard that from my uncles. Niggas in jail and shit, and they don't act like the white man got nothing over them. You know. So I mean, we depressed and all of this shit because you not subconscious. You're not knowing you. Where'd it go? It usually be coming queued up. You gotta watch out. Maybe your uncle in the joint. He got the he wants some Earth, Wind, and Fire this morning. I don't know. I'm trying to find it. I don't find it. Sheesh. He got the Earth, Wind, and Fire kicking. Damn. But yeah, conquer the hearts and minds of the people. You know, people didn't pay attention to the government during Iraq War. I don't know. I mean, they definitely the government does have the hearts and minds of people, and they do it because they feed us and they clothe us and they give us housing. The government is our God. The government is our daddy. No disrespect to people who got dads and got gods, but the government is. You know? And there's nothing wrong with that. For those people, like I say, some people don't have the opportunity to tap into their shit. They don't have the opportunity to to connect to their third eye and to manifest their own. I don't know who that is. Let's look her up right quick. But yeah, some people don't have the Vern Breaker. Some people don't have the opportunity to to be to be great. You know, so those people, oh shit. All right, here we go. Laverne Baker. We have a. Oh, I'm sorry, Laverne Baker. But yes, we have a. Let's see what you're doing. Um.
Firebase.com has friendly listings from pet loving renters. So you might say that we brought more joy to more sweet, innocent, adorable little creatures than any other site.
I could play with Tom, Dick, and Harry, but for me, you're the only one who makes me shiver, makes me tingle, and who brings my loving down. I played the love game before I met you. It's a game I've always won, but now you set my soul on fire, and I really had my fun with all the boyfriends, the good time and friends. I still had to walk this road all by myself. I was that playgirl, a careless king girl, but I put them all on the shelf. I found my true love will forever, and my life has just begun. 'Cause now you set my soul on fire, and I really had my fun. Goodbye to Playboy, oh, hey, hey, boy. Goodbye to everyone but you, my love. Well, no more heartache, no more heartbreak. I swear by all the stars above, well, on my soul, my love, my heart. Yes, you died from personal. 'Cause now you set my soul on fire, and I really had my fun.
Soul on fire. That was definitely coming from the soul. Like she got a big voice. Woo, she got a big voice. My bad. She got a big voice. Woo. Ooh. I mean, that was a voice. That's powerful. She got a powerful voice. Woo. Dopeness. 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 That's man. Yeah, baby. That was powerful. Soul on fire. I like that one. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, brother. That's what we're here to do. Everybody's excited about that one. That's she got a voice. Mm. We don't get to hear voices like remember like like the little maybe say little throaty, little gutty, real powerful voice. They don't want black women to be that type of powerful no more. Had that type of that real that real voice. That's a real voice. Damn, yeah. I played. I used to. Oh yeah.
Used to play to use. I used to smoke. Okay. We'll play that. We gotta say something for tomorrow though, Wayne. We gonna play that tomorrow. We gonna play that tomorrow. We gonna play that tomorrow. We gotta be coming up with it. All right. We gonna play that tomorrow, but definitely. I'm a little stuck right now. I'm trying to catch up now. That was a good one. I'm there. You got me there now. But you just took my mind to a whole nother time. A whole nother time. Like I could actually hear the people in the background. Like it wasn't like now she like, we go to the studio and you can and it's a clear sound place booth. You can hear the niggas in the background like, ooh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, hey, like the drummers, you can hear people like, damn, girl. You know what I mean? Like you can hear it. Like it was touching niggas, it affected niggas. That was dope, man. Definitely. Yeah, we're gonna get into it though. Don't worry, we about to get into it right now. I know we got to go. We've been on here for an hour now, hour and a half, so we about to go. Let's go. Come on, you ready? It's time to make the sunrise. Who can make the sunrise? Sprinkle it with dew. Let's go. Let's get into the sunrise.
Create is a show that celebrates the influence.
That was a good one, Wayne. Wow, that was a good one, man. I definitely appreciate that. Like I said, I'm in another world right now. Another world. But all right, shine. You right, shine. Yes, God. What's up? Yes, God. Look at that good vibe. Shining. Yes,
There's a time of the day when the sun is going down. That's the golden time of day. It's a time that the sun turns to gold all around.
That's right. Woo, that's
That's
right.
the golden time.
God gang up the building.
I'm thinking of the day when the wind is soft and warm. Ooh, the autumn makes the flowers sway. When the sun settles down and it takes a ugly form. That's the golden time of day.
Come on, children. It's time to shine, baby. Oh, yes. That's what we do. We get in tune with the shit. Huh? We get in tune with the shit. Huh?
People, let me tell you there's a time in your life.
It's time, baby. This is that time. We know. We know who we are. Not like these others. They don't know.
That's the golden time. And in your mind, you will find you're the bright, shining star. Ooh, that's the golden time of day. When you speak it,
When you feel
deep inside.
it's already inside.
All of
That love that you're looking for. It's there.
gonna make you feel okay.
Hell yeah, hamburger, hamburger, hamburger. Man, under the willow tree, at the cookout, at the reunion, on a Saturday with with the homeboys, you know what I mean? Doing something different, not looking for no other folks, not trying to fit into a crowd until like, you know what I mean? With they gang, they got their guy gang and they grooving. That's how the ancestors. That's how our old heads was getting down. I don't remember all these niggas wanting to be so integrated, having all these motherfuckers party with us. Y'all can't party with us. You can't get it because you ain't got it. Flash. Yeah, I mean, you pretending, Flash. You want to be me, Flash? They can't be you. What's up, man? That was a beautiful day, man. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Had to smoke the calm back down, right? So, you can't sit with us, nigga. Sorry. You can't sit with us. She is the best. Lonnie, do not be playing. She is the best. Yes, you can't sit with us. Sorry. So, that part, man, Eddie Kane on the motherfucker. On the gang, you know what I'm talking about? Eddie Kane with the guy gang. Shit. Definitely, man. Peace. It was my pleasure. I don't know. Anything else I want to talk about real quick? Got like 5 minutes. You bust it up. We good? We good? I know I love you all so much. This is the best part of my day, honestly. Like, it's downhill from here, right? I'm sorry. It should be great, right? But we already shining, like we lit. So yes, it's just groovy. So definitely, as always, it's my pleasure and my honor to converse and to gather with God. So, if it's anything else, then I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same God station, as we make the sunrise, and shine and shine. Amen. I am. So peace, guys. Big hug. See you later. Peace and motivation. Indian power. Big shit. Big talk. All right, guys. Peace to the God game.